Oh, good morning. I don't know what happened there. It all sort of froze on me and disappeared. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, Karen. Good morning, Nicola. Good morning, Pam Minnie Harney. Good morning, Marina and Carol. Hello, Nick Rosie Leader. How are you? Yoo-hoo. Morning, Linda. I'm not quite sure what happened. I plumbed it in. Morning, Hillary. I plumbed it in and then nothing happened. Good morning, Joe. Morning, Georgina. It's freezing today. I've just been outside to take the lawnmower outside. Good morning, Anna Sewing Nut. Hello, Princess Whatsit. Have you got that cat yet or not? Morning, everybody. How are you? Morning, Nancy. Sunny in East Lothian. It's sunny here, but freezing. Emil Hughes, good morning. Barbara, good morning. Oh, loads of you coming in now. Hello, Shirley. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Let me just get comfortable. Morning, Neve. Happy Sunday in Ireland. Morning, Ghislaine. I always think Ghislaine should be a ballet dancer, don't you? Morning, John and everybody. How are you all? I'm just wondering, should that go higher? Dulcie's always telling me that my camera is not high enough. So I'm just wondering if I should take it higher and see what happens. Morning, Sandra Sakalas. Morning, Penny from the other end of the village. Oh, I look like I'm right in the bottom of the shop then, don't I? Morning, says Sue. It wouldn't let me comment. Yes, it wouldn't let me do anything. Shanaz making Avery Fox today from Joe Carter. How are you, John? You look really well. Thank you very much indeed. Hello, Dulcie. How are you? Now, I can't ask Dulcie live on air, but how's the caravanette, Dulcie? Hello, Attractor. Now, look, Dulcie, I've put the thing higher up. Is that even better? Morning, Maggie. Buenos dias. Morning, Amanda. How are you? Hello, June. Very mild. Oh, it's not mild here. I've taken the lawnmower outside because you see, the thing is, in our village, we're not allowed to mow the lawn on a Sunday after midday, but I'm going to have to today. Morning, Sylvia. Morning, Christopher. Sorry, I keep missing your calls this week. Morning, gorgeous, lovely and sunny in Silverstone. That's good. It's sunny here. It's beautiful. I'll show you in a minute. Loving your shirt. Thank you, Joe. Morning, Claire. It's lovely here now. And I put an extra lamp in front of me as well because people were saying it was a bit dark. Let me just turn that round. Well, you can't really see outside at the moment, can you? It's a great big lamp in there. Hello, Lintuit. Oh, it's too high now, says Princess. All right, I'll lower it down again. I'll lower it back down again. I'll lower it back down again. I'll be with you in a minute. There you go. Lynn says, hello, everybody. Hang on. Let's get this picture in the right place. I don't want to be underneath the live thing. Oh, hang on. There's loads of messages. Hang on. Jan, morning, gorgeous. Not sure I can stay. Oh, she's at work. Get back to work. Morning, Heather in Shropshire. Waiting for the Christmas cake to cook. Carol, third time lucky to get you live. My end wouldn't work first thing this morning, Carol, either. Can't see your shirt properly, Nate. There you go. Susan says, morning from South Yorkshire. How are you? Just caught my nail. Margaret says morning. Sheila says morning. She's making apple cookies. Oh, they sound nice, don't they? Fiona. Morning, John. Overcast paintant. Made a Christmas wreath for the front door. Still needs a tweak, you mean, not tweet. Right, it wouldn't go anymore. It's Dulcie saying tip it downwards. It wouldn't go anymore. It's as flat as it'll go on the stand. Morning, says Zoe. Lucy says morning, just been baking chocolate brownies and quiche. Marie says morning, John. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's safe and well. Miserly but mild in Cornwall. Sarah Snaggy Fairbanks Williams. It's cut your chin off. What, when it was up there? Christopher just had a phone call. From whom, Christopher? That was a bit cryptic. Jules Fallon, how are you, my love? There's Jules Fallon, everyone. Princess, what's it better now? Nancy says better, but everyone says better now. Good. Love your shirts, that one, your new ones. Now, this one's really old, Karen. Hello, Diane, my lovely. How are you? Morning, John. Sandra Carlos. Can see the shirt now. Lovely. Linda, morning from sunny Derby. Christopher, nice shirt. Everyone likes it, but don't go to the supermarket today. No, I'm not going to the supermarket today. staying in today. Cleaned the house from top to bottom yesterday. It's like hotel clean, and I'm going to mow the lawns as soon as I finish with you, illegally, because we're not allowed to make a noise after midday on a Sunday. Morning, John. Sunny and cold in Wellingborough. I'm very well. Matt Attractor thinks it's better down there. Princess loves the shirt. Katie Elizabeth Harding says, good morning, John Scott. Kiss, kiss, hug. Sue, nice shirt. Sally liked the shirt. Sarah Manchester from Milton Keynes. I had trouble getting you this morning, but all good now. Yes, so did I. I think it was my end, actually. Diane thinks lovely shirt. Sue says lovely shirt. Karen, I was about to put the washing out, but it started pouring down in Wigan. Oh, dear. No, it's beautiful and lovely blue skies here, but chilly. Jenny Jackson, I'm sewing like crazy and put you on the TV. Jenny Jackson, who's been on Ho Chanda about 4 million times this month. Beautiful shirt this morning, says Margaret. Thank you very much. Claire Angelina says slept at least 9 hours, but more tired. Oh dear, sometimes. Marina's having coffee and croissant with Dad. Oh, sending my love. Morning, John. Just sitting with coffee and cat on my lap. Lovely shirt. Thank you, Laurie. Maggie says, good morning, John. Everyone else, lovely and sunny in Fife. Alison was saying she was born there, Fiona. She still has family in Malden. Morning, Kerry. Minnie the cat sends a meow and a purr from Linda. Don't you just love it when it corrects your spelling, says Fiona. Zahara, how are you, my lovely? Good morning. Jean, good morning, Jean. How's the shop? Durham just having a coffee and a chocolate. Oh, I don't like coffee and chocolate together. Morning, John just made a Mary Berry chocolate tart. My shirt's too posh for the supermarket. Morning, John from sunny Polesworth, says Jane with a Y. Morning, John, and everyone. Sunny and cold in Redditch. Janet, you know I go to work in Redditch, don't you? Near the studio's really near the Greggs and the drive-in McDonald's. It's very glamorous. It's not in the centre of Redditch. It's Moon's Moti Road or something like that. Good morning, John. Beautiful sunny morning in Hereford. Says Helen. Di says, morning, John, everyone. Just running to the kettle. Don't want to miss anything. Helen Haynes, I would be more annoyed if the mow was going at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Yeah, well, you see, the village rule is you don't make a noise. You don't have music, you don't do DIY, you don't anything like that on a Sunday afternoon. Anna sewing that. I can't see the shirt. Oh, Anna sewing that, look. Can you come and do mine, says Ellen. Yeah, Ellen, it costs you. And you have to stay indoors. Have to do social distancing. How come no mowing after midday? Blimey, it's really slow this day. It's a village rule. No noise, no mowing, no music, no nothing. And yet in the summer, I quite like hearing a lawnmower in the afternoon. Linda's just watching while she's starting her quilting. Morning. By it, I don't mean you, John. No, that's fine. Sylvia, just come from sweeping up the medlars. That leaves, Sylvia. Medlars. Christopher's made himself a tweed cloak. Morning, Carol. And look at Kate. She's watching or she's wrapping her Christmas presents. I haven't even done a list yet. Oh, June's feeling very sleepy with her coffee. Camden Town is beautiful. Oh, I do miss London. Camden Town on a Sunday morning, eh? Fiona, chilly and little grey here in the New Forest, but lovely to see you again. Thank you, Fiona. Linda Tate. Morning from Linda and Millie in the Orkney. Morning from a sunny Stockton Tees. That's Barbara. Pauline Lanois. How are you, my love? How's Lily, by the way? We haven't had a Lily update recently. Morning, mother. Looks like it might be dry in Wales for a change. Now. Loved the show on Thursday, said Anne. Thank you. It was a lovely show. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. Morning, sunny in Cambridge, says Diane. What are you up to this week? Lots of sewing streak. I can't tell you. I'm working so hard this week, June. I'll tell you in a second. I used to work on Moon's Moat in a former life. Small world. What, do you work at... Well, you can't be at the McDonald's or the Greggs because they're both new. Kerry, my TV died and I buy a new one. Good news is I can now watch you on the telly instead of on my phone. Result, that's nice, Kerry. Julie, sister-in-law Julie, is still trying to work out how to swing Facebook and also my show on a Thursday. Oh, Anna Sona, thank you. Yes, old shirt, but lovely all the same. Oof, that backhanded compliment. Yay, just found the seam ripper. It's been missing for 2 weeks in my sewing room. Well, that's quite good if you don't need it for 2 weeks. I wish we had the same rule in our village. It's treated like any other day of the week here. Sally McCluskey. She lives over there. I normally see her taking her dog for a walk. She's getting her mower out now. I could literally see, if I lean out the window, I can see into her house. Morning, John. Just back from walking the dogs. Cold but dry day in Aberdeenshire. Got a shirt from Claudio Lovely. Oh, he loves it. I've got a link you could have used. Never mind. Jules says, I think mowers are like washing machines. When you hear it, you feel all is well with the world. Exactly. Annette says, oh no, you keep freezing. I love your shirt. I prefer quiet Sunday morning for a sleep, says Carol. Alison, had to pop out for milk and bread. Sorry, state not being able to make a cup of tea. No. When I used to share a house, if somebody else finished the milk when I used to drink milk, I'd be really stressed. Susan said, oh, medical company. Oh, medical company's down there. Making patchwork Christmas trees today, says Joe. Looking forward to getting my kitchen back. Husband's been making model engines, says Carol. Morning, says Sandra from a sunny Glasgow. Pauline says Lily's doing really well. Thank you, John. Showing £9, but it still looks tiny. Lily was that big when she was born. She was born at something like, was it 24 weeks or something like that? And she was that big. She's a fighter, though. Morning, John. Beautiful morning at Birdcastle in Norfolk. Sylvia. Oh, medlars are fruit. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Karen says, I can get you on the big TV on a Thursday, but can't work out how to get the Facebook Live on the big telly. I tell you what, if Jackie's listening, she'll tell you all how to do it. Good morning, John. Lovely to see you back on TV. I did miss you when you should have been on. Oh, yeah, I never do Sundays, Patricia. Sundays are always Debbie's day. But I did notice that January was one. And when I turned on, she was making mistakes. So I was just as well I wasn't there. Beautiful and sunny in Withall. Now, I think that's near me, isn't it, Withall? Working my way through Mandy Shaw's Princess and the Pea Kit for my granddaughters. I have only had it for 2 years. They'll be grown up by the time you've done it. Emran, good morning. Happy birthday for this week, Emran. Hope you had a lovely birthday. Already sent my son and the partner their Christmas presents, and they've opened it. Well, I haven't opened mine. I've had lots of Christmas presents. I've not opened them yet. Going to make Santa sacks this afternoon, says Sue. Michelle Reeves Pearson. Morning, John. Hope you're well. I'm very well. Thank you very much. Hope you are. I went round to Michelle's last weekend. Was it last Sunday? What day did I come round? I didn't go in. Saw her and Butch. Butch was busy working on his car. Michelle was in flouncy top and everything. I met her neighbour as well. I used to, oh, that's all right, Gillian. She's my link for the Claudio shirt. That's good. Debbie Shaw just had a real struggle with the Liberty cushion and pad. Oh dear. Oh, I'll have to watch that. Lovely sunny day, but decided to have a duvet day, Penny. It's funny, I'm not very good with duvet days. I get bored. Morning, says Linda with a Y. Karen, Bernie Corner has just been on the TV. Oh, Bernie, how is she? She made me that lovely cushion when I left Crafters. Redditch famous for needles. Yes, it is. It is, Susan. John James are based there. Who watched Strictly? Can't decide who's going out this week. Who's in the bottom of the board? Because I think they're voting too high this year. But I think maybe they're doing that to try and get the feel-good factor. I thought last night's show was a little bit... There were lots of mistakes. Not dancing mistakes, but people falling over their words and everything, weren't there? I think Caroline might go. Mind you, she's most probably got a lot of big fan base, so maybe not. Morning, John. Need a boost day, so wrapping grandchildren's Christmas presents. Oh, Helen. Hope you're all right, my love. Chris, morning, John. Making bunting for a cake stall and forgot the time. That's all right, Chris. Don't worry. Diane, morning from sunny Derby. Kevin Kip Hobbs is watching. Jenny, good morning, my love. Ali Ash was bottom, was he? Yeah, they won't go out. Ali Ash won't go out. I'm sure Ali Ash won't go out. I'm caught up. I've caught up. So, what have you been doing all week? What do you think of the Strictly costumes? I don't think they're as good as they normally are. But I think they're as good. I think they've got Caroline Quentin's completely wrong. She seems to be the same thing every week in a different colour, doesn't she? Maisie's look a bit cheap. Personally, it's my own personal opinion. Jean says the shop's a little bit busy with our Christmas sewing kits. That's good. Click and collect on Thursday afternoon. If you live in Durham, you need to go to Jean's shop. Just click and collect on a Thursday. Sewing. Gold Stitch, it's called. Good morning from sunny South Wales, says Steffi. Do you know Vicky Gill? Claire, no, I don't think I do. Who is Vicky Gill? What do you think of Anton as a judge? Rubbish. Anton, in my personal opinion, is rubbish as a judge. He's too nervous. He looks too nervous. I think he's frightened of upsetting people. Angela, hello everyone in sunny Boreham Wood. Now, do you live near Danzig Away, Angela? Danzig Away. Because that's where my friend Louise lives, in Danzig Away. It's so funny, right? Louise is a costume designer. She used to do Doctor Who. She does loads of things on the telly. I don't know if I should tell you this story. She won't be watching. In fact, it's her birthday this week. Or I bet she'll be 60 this week, actually. Anyway, when we were in London, she was in love with our friend Jonathan for years and years and years. Nothing ever came of it. Because Jonathan didn't like girls. But that's by the by. Anyway, she thought, oh, I'm never going to find a boyfriend. So she left London, moved to Boreham Wood. And the man who owned the house next door, she ended up falling in love with him. And I don't think they're married, but they've been together for donkey's years now. Right, hang on. Catherine, just into the garden for coffee. Potted up the Christmas tree for outside. Oh, very nice. Oh, Angela Punter does live. You live near Danzig Way. Oh, the costume design on Strictly. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Back in the day, it was all anything like that. All used to be what's his name, Stephen. He used to do all the sequins. I think. No, I don't know her at all. I think he does the costumes. I like Anton as a judge, but I think his marking's the marking's way too high from all of them, isn't it? I drove past the shop on Friday, says Jeannie. Hate to see it close. Oh, Sylvia loves Anton as a judge as well. Oh, maybe it's just me then. Darlene, good morning, John. It's lovely and sunny here in Surrey. Hope you have a good week. Yes, I had a lovely week. Joe Carter. Joe Carter's watching, everybody. Watch. Somebody's must be saying. I missed that message. Whatever. Somebody's making. Oh, here you go. I've got it here. Alison. She's doing Woe Nelly in Velvet. Oh, my word. Judging always gets stricter after Blackpool. Oh, well, this was supposed to be Blackpool this week, wasn't it? I have to say I'm not watching it. You talk about Netflix so much. I went and signed up looking forward. Oh, Margaret, you won't regret it. You won't regret it at all. Well, mind you, Schitt's Creek is on E4, but they've only got a couple of series. They haven't got the whole lot. Dark blue and dark gold. Oh, that sounds lovely, Ali. There's so much on Netflix. So this week I watched Virgin River. Oh, June prefers Anton to Motzi. Bodada, Bethan, Bodada. Sally McCluskey. I agree with you about Anton. I thought you were going to mow your lawn, Sally McCluskey. No, you see, Sally McCluskey, she lives at I'm not going to say what number she lives at. She lives down the road there, right? She has a hunky gardener in about 3 times a week. I know. And she's got this tree which has got stalks and then a bit at the top, and he comes to trim a bush every week. I know. Oh, look, Karen watched the first 2 episodes of Queen's Gambit, hooked. I loved Queen's Gambit. I have to say, about episode 5, 6, you think, oh, come on, move on. I think the series could have been 1 episode shorter, but it is fantastic. Schitt's Creek is brilliant. Oh, Shirley Morell, is she watching? Oh, Jules, she loved Virgin River. Can't wait for the next series. For some reason, I thought that the next series was already there. So I binge watched it and then realised, Sandra Sakalas, I started The Undoing last night because, you know, I do my coffee morning with girls in London, right? And they said, just, oh, you've got to watch it, right? I've watched the first 2 episodes. First of all, I love seeing New York. Because I lived in New York, didn't I, for a while, for 20th century costumes. But I love it. Absolutely. But I wouldn't have known that was Nicole Kidman. Only because I knew Nicole Kidman was in it. I didn't even know that was her. I mean, I've just sorted out a better deal for my Sky and get Netflix included. Blimey, Lynn, that's brilliant. Joe Carter, had to give the kids their 11s. They're old enough to get their own now, aren't they? Carol. Love Caroline Quentin with the fireman skirt. Fireman skirt. Is that I think that might be what's it? You know, when it changes your words. Queen's Gambit is brilliant, says Margaret. It is. Shirley Morell. Loved Schitt's Creek. Been lost since it finished. I tell you what, I wasn't right for about 5 days afterwards. I loved it so much. Morning, John. I think Anthony's great, says Anne. Sandra Sinclair loved the Queen's Gambit. Sandra knew I'd love the New York one, The Undoing. I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I think the little boy is brilliant in it. But I don't know where it's going. I've got no idea where it's going at all. I was a bit shocked when that lady kept walking around with no clothes on, though. I wasn't expecting that. Jean says, I know, Jean, it's normally buzzing with our sewing groups. Oh, no, it must be so sad for small shop holders. Just to be totally random, says Hilary, I'm saying felt gingerbread men while watching you. Are you doing it the Mandy Shaw way? You're doing it with freezer paper. Betty Davis is watching. I watched Now Voyager this week, Betty. Any advice on a new sewing machine? Mine is lovely, but I want a workhorse. Budget of $750. Help. Deborah, do you know what you should do? Is you should put a thing on my Facebook page and all the ladies will answer there rather than me try and answer here. I do like the oh no, I like that. I do like the Elna 570, but I don't know if I'd call it a workhorse. Anyway, Carol's watching The Undoing. It's brilliant. Karen, Schitt's Creek is next on my list. What's The Undoing about, John? Well, I've only seen the first 2 episodes, and it's Hugh Grant is a cancer doctor living in New York and Manhattan, and he's married to Nicole Kidman, and they've got a son. She's a therapist, and seems like she's a very good therapist. And then I don't really want to tell you anything else. It's a mystery, though. It's one of those like psychological mysteries, but it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Oh, Julie's in, everyone. Julie's watching. Right, hang on. Anyway, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Hugh Grant's very good. And the whole thing is good. It looks sumptuous and it's rich. Upper East Side on Manhattan. I love it. I lived in the Village, you see, so it was a bit different. Right, Jean, I love Queen's Gambit. Just finished watching The Crown. Right, okay, so I went back to The Crown, series 4, because I hated the first 4 episodes. I enjoyed a bit more the rest, but I did feel it was a bit cheapened. I think they've kind of written stories for drama rather than reality. I did watch on Amy Roberts, who's the costume designer. I watched the thing on YouTube last night about her. They do a 10-minute film all about her and everything. Shirley Mel can't settle on anything else on Netflix. Waiting for recommendations from someone. Virgin River. Shirley Mel, try Virgin River. Queen's Gambit. They're the 2 I'd suggest at the moment. Or The Undoing, which is on Sky's Arts. Joe Carter, do you have another kit on the John Scott show soon? I haven't got it booked in yet. But I will do, definitely. But every time she does a new kit, I always share it on Facebook. So if there is anything new coming up. Ruth says, good morning, John, from a sunny Underwood. Where's Underwood, Ruth? Underwood. No, is there a song about Underwood? Anyway. I love Now Voyager. Oh, no, it's brilliant, isn't it? Right, Hillary's made a template and I'm cutting the gingerbread out by hand. Oh, hand sewing. You're doing a hand sewing. That's fine then. Gerardine's in. Julie says, hello. Just out for a spin in Hoylake. What, on your bike? Or with the dog, with Scruff? Claire should be sewing. So much planned for Christmas presents. Sat here doing nothing. Claire, it's good to have a time every now and then not to do something. Anne likes the sound of The Undoing. Gerardine says, sorry I'm late. Family issues on the phone. Oh, dear. There's another one getting married. June Marsh, who have you got on your Thursday show? Baffa. Baffa's on my Thursday show. And Jenny Smith. And Lisa Marie. I have a feeling it might go on longer than 2 hours this week because I had to dream about it last night. There's so much to cram in to the 2 hours. It might go on more than 2 hours, June. I think I'll watch that. I love Hugh Grant and the psychological thriller. There you go, Karen. It's funny because I look at Hugh Grant now and I think when I did 2 films with him and he looked so young. Well, I suppose we all did, didn't we? Jeannie says, I've taught myself to do Entalak Tunisian crochet. So I've decided to do a C2C baby blanket alongside my Mandy Shaw red work. C2C? I should know. Oh, I've got something in my teeth. I do apologise. Don't know what C2C is. I'm struggling with series 4 with The Crown. There you go. Right, Nick Rosie Leader, stay with it. The first 4, I stopped after the first 4 because I hated it. Then it goes off Diana for a little while, and I think it was the Diana story that was upsetting me. Anyway, I watched the whole series now. Watched it. Karen said she'd love to... Karen said she'd love to do that. Dulcie. Oh, right, Fiona's watching. Fiona is a wig maker at the Royal Shakespeare Company. And I first met her because she's friends with Dulcie. In fact, I first met her at the Royal Shakespeare Company when I worked there on Poppy. All those years ago in London. And she now Dulcie lives in the village 2 miles that way. And Fiona lives in a village about 3-4 miles that way. She's got a lovely house. Lovely view out the back over loads of fields. Anyway, it's the first time she's watching. Ali's asking Julie how Jane is. Julie, Ali's asking how Jane is. Joe Carter says, I'm having a bit of a nightmare. There's a new kit ready to go, but one fabric has been delayed. Are you going to give us a clue, Joanna Carter? If you've got Disney, The Mandalorian is amazing, right? Jules, why have you got Disney Channel? And isn't that a posh hotel on the side of the river in London, The Mandalorian? Queen's Gambit was great, says Jeanette. It was, wasn't it? Jingle Jangle on Netflix. It was filmed in Norwich, medieval street of Elm Hill. Jingle Jangle. I did a musical. This is going back now. With Norman Wisdom. Norman Wisdom. Me and Fat Fiona went and dressed. She dressed Norman Wisdom. I dressed Bogdan Komanovsky. And we made the costume. I think Dulcie might have made some of the costumes. Well, she left. No, she can't left because it was Christmas. And it was at the Shaw Theatre. And Fiona and I were dressed in the show. Anyway. Oh, hello, says Mark Francis. I'm here. Did you miss me? No, I watched yesterday with your green blouse on. Not the whole thing. But he was on Surrey Street yesterday. Underwood is just north of Nottingham. Oh, DH Lodge Country. Lovely. A Bonding Heart. Oh, hang on. That's from last week, Nancy. Weren't we talking about that last week? Wish Gerard was getting married, but it's Amy's washing machine that isn't working. Oh, that's hardly a crisis, Gerardine. Oh, Gerard not asked his girlfriend to get married yet, then. Morning, Judith Cole. You're a bit late today, aren't you? Look, it's 11:27. 2 hours is not long enough. That's for the John Scott show. Well, it'll be a bit longer, I think, this week. June says, I love your Thursday show. So well put together, and I've loved every single guest. Oh, thank you, June. Wasn't the lady this week from the Physio on the River? She was nice, wasn't she? Jess is in. Oh, blimey, they're all in today. Morning, gorgeous. Just finished brunch. Then back to finishing my Christmas quilt blocks. Dry here. We'll drag the kids out for a walk later. Hugh Grant in Paddington 2 was fab. And that's really weird, isn't it? Because when I was talking to the girls on the Zoom, the coffee girls, they're all high-powered, you know, film directors and all bonding agents and all that sort of thing, right? And they said the same thing. Oh, Hugh Grant in Paddington 2 was brilliant. Corner to Corner. Oh, got it now. Have you watched Haven? I have Prime. Don't know if it's on Netflix. Well, I might have. What's Prime? That must be, anyway, I'll have a look. Haven. Morning from Cloudy Rye. Making Christmas cake today. The smell is just gorgeous. Love watching you, John. You make me smile. Oh, thank you, Tina. My neighbours did their own Christmas cake, and then their daughter wanted a Christmas cake making. So I've had the smell twice from next door. Corner to Corner, got that. Thank you, Corner to Corner. I love Baffa, and Jenny Smith says Pam Minnie Harney, plus Lisa Marie's delicious makes. Can't wait. Oh, here you go. Julie, testing electric car and having takeout coffee. Mike said, is he on Thursday? Well, he hasn't sent me a film yet. He hasn't sent me a film, so he might be if he sends me a film in. I'm doing a thing, I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you now. On my show on Thursday, I'm doing a Ask Dr. Mike section where you can send in your medical questions. They can be as frivolous or as serious as you like, and he will do. Can't be there because obviously he's out saving lives at 11 o'clock on a Thursday morning. But I'm gonna send him the questions, and he's going to film them, the answers, and send them in. And he won't use your name. Don't worry, he won't use your name unless he just goes Carol or something like that. He won't go Carol Smith from Nottingham. You've got a doodah. He won't do that. Don't worry. Corner to Corner. Thank you, Jeannie. Right, Sandra Scarlett. Hugh Grant was a guest on Graham Norton on Friday talking about The Undoing. Oh, was he? I also believe that lady Glencona was on, wasn't she? Because I'm just reading her book that Joe Carter bought me for my birthday, which is brilliant, by the way, Joe. And she's written another book, but not the one I've got. It's her life story. But apparently she's done a murder mystery from Murder in Moustique. I know. Made the panda for my mum's special birthday. Is that Joe Carter's panda? Oh, hang on, Jeannie. Karen Holton, no, it's very easy. I watched a video on YouTube. Oh, you must be talking about... Oh, Carrie. Now, her real name's Carrie Adams, but we used to call her Carrie Bradshaw when she worked at Rox & Co. We worked at Rox & Co together, me and Carrie Adams. Jess, my husband and sons love The Mandalorian. Oh, I don't think I've got Disney. I don't think I've got a Disney channel. Love the costumes on Jingle Jangle. Oh, blimey. Love Norman Wisdom. You won't have liked the costumes on the show I did. We just got it for The Mandalorian. We are big Star Wars fans. Oh, yeah. I bet Charlie sits there watching all the cartoons, doesn't he? Dulcie. Oh, Dulcie worked on Jingle Jangle too. Those awful sequin tailcoats. Marcia. Oh, good, Marcia. Marcia, didn't see you come in. Mandalorian is amazing. I don't know if I've got Disney. Do I have to pay extra for Disney? I love Normal Wisdom. The Shaw Theatre is a lovely theatre. Oh, of course, Karen, because it's not far from me. It's in Euston, isn't it? Oh. Just knocked my pin dish on the floor. Thank goodness for the magnetic dish. Hope you bought that from me. Shanaz says she loves Mandalorian too. Oh, look, Jules is saying hello to Mark. Oh, Joanne Carter. I can't see what is it. A stag? Have we done a stag? Or is it a... I can't see. Right, okay. Julie's going to see Joan at 12. Oh, she's quite poorly at the moment. She's going over to roll on her bed and make her laugh. If Jackie's watching, she gave baby Caleb her patchwork ball yesterday. Oh, that's nice. So for those who don't know, Julie's best friend, Jane, is very, very, very poorly. And so Julie is in her bubble now as one of her carers. So she goes around there and makes her laugh. Morning, Julie Belasco. How are you? Oh, Alison found the physio lady inspirational. Isn't it funny, though, that she found us? She found us at Zone Quarter. She made me feel better knowing I'm just moving around. Exactly. But I'm going to have to try that getting up and down off the sofa thing. Sandra Sakar last loves the end of Paddington Bear. Oh, they make Hugh Grant dance in that one as well, because he dances in... What's the film I was supposed to go back to the film industry to do? Never went back. Love Actually. Love Actually. Baby Yoda is just the cutest. Oh, you're all on about... Yeah. Right, morning from Pinhole Quilting. I've just been having a play on the machine. Have a wonderful sunny day. Liz, I will contact you later today. I haven't answered your email. I've been a bit hectic. I will do it today, I promise. Amazon Prime. Oh, no, I've not got that. I've not got Amazon Prime. Prime is amazing. Watched the Military Wives Choir film on yesterday and Wet Buckets. Oh, Lintuit. That's your age, that is. Can we still then send messages in for John? Yes, yes. I haven't got... Julie sent one in last week. You see Julie's, and Michelle always sends one in. So, yes, please do send your messages in. Please do. Please do. Please do. Can you put the name of the book as Always Looking for a Good Book? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Back. This is the book. This is the book that I'm reading. Jo Carter bought it me for my birthday. She even made me look. Oh, so lovely, isn't it? She made me the bookmark and everything. Anyway, it's brilliant, Anne. And she's now done a novel as well. That same lady's done a novel. She's quite funny. She's very funny. Right, hang on. Oh, it's a fawn. Oh, lovely. Please post photo of Avery once he's done. That's not to me. If you like crime thrillers, try Stuart McBride. Oh, Joanna Carter. I could relate to it when my son was in the army. Oh, well, I can imagine. Oh, no, I can imagine. Anything like that sets me off. Oh, look, Julie's been watching The Undoing. How far are you through it, Julie? I just got to the end of episode 2 last night. But then I had to go to bed. I find myself... I was in bed by 9:30 again last night. I don't know what's happened. You know, like Saturday night, bed by 9:30. Not good, is it? Not good at all. Anyway, I've got to ask you 2 things now. On the show this week, we had Stuart from the Wool Patch and we had Amanda Little from the Little Quilt House. What I need you to do is go and follow them both on YouTube. Doesn't cost you any money. Doesn't cost you any money at all, but they both put films on YouTube. In fact, I wonder where Stuart is. He's normally in by now, isn't he? They've both got YouTube channels. So Amanda Little's is called The Little Quilt House. Oh, Julie watched 3 episodes last night. Go and follow her on YouTube. Doesn't cost any money or anything, but just go and follow her because she's doing little films about quilting and about dressmaking, about gorgeous cushions and things like that. And the Wool Patch, that was Stuart, who lots of you loved. He was on my show this week, the John Scott show this week, and you absolutely adored him. I'm going to get him to come on to Sewing Street if I can soon as well. But go and follow both of them on YouTube. They'd be very, very grateful. Thank you. Wendy Chapman, sorry I'm late. So you are. Oh, look, Karen follows Stuart already. He's brilliant. I'll go and follow Amanda now. Morning, Vida. Morning. Look for Absentia to see if it's on Netflix. FBI thriller. Oh, is it set in New York? That's what I love about the Undoing is the street, when they're walking around the streets in New York, and also when they're in bed, you can hear the sirens going up and down. When I lived on West 16th and 7th, it was very, very busy. And also when I was in Horatio Street in the Village. I'm listening to Lady in Waiting on Audible, read by her. Brilliant. Oh, Anne's bought the book. You're more than welcome, Anne. It's fascinating. It really is. She was Princess Margaret's lady in waiting. And if you've been watching The Crown, she's the one that's in Mystique and she's the one whose party she goes to and everything like that. Dawn Taylor. Morning, John. Sewn a puff quilt while watching. They got a different name. I found Stuart on Instagram. Claire, go and follow him on YouTube, though, as well. YouTube, Arne and Carlos Norwegian Knitting. Now, I think they're friends of Julie's, aren't they? Oh, no, he's not Norwegian. He was Brazilian, I think. Stuart was great. Wasn't he good, Barbara? He was very, very good. And what I love, Elementary, lots of New York. Oh, fantastic. I love New York. I really love New York. Manhattan, every day I'd walk everywhere. I'd walk for miles, miles, even in the snow, even in Hell's Kitchen. And all my neighbours, all my friends there would be like, don't go walking in Hell's Kitchen. Don't be going in Hell's Kitchen. I loved it. They're biscuit quilts, that's what they're called now, because lots of people don't like them being called puff quilts, do they? Don't buy many books as I get them on my Kindle, but I do like a hardback, especially if they've got lots of photos in. This hasn't got many photos in. I have Lady Connor on audiobook 2. Fascinating, says Nancy. Jean, Stuart was fascinating to listen to. I wonder where he is. He's normally in on a Sunday morning. He's obviously overslept, hasn't he? Anyway, this week, let me tell you now, this week's a busy week. Hugh Grant in The Gentleman. Oh, violent film, but Hughes plays a Cockney gangster. Oh, no, I've seen links for that. I did see links for that. Well, not links, what do you call it? Yeah, links, like clips and everything for that. This week, on Tuesday, Wednesday, on Friday, workmate asked me what you did. What did you do yesterday evening? I said to cut up the fox and had fluff everywhere. Silence. Then the penny dropped. Oh yeah, pattern for a fox, not a real fox, Shanaz. So this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I'm on Sewing Street. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, and Friday's Black Friday, remember? Friday is Black Friday. And then Thursday, I'm obviously doing my show. Oh, Maggie lived in Hell's Kitchen. I loved, but then I used to live in Hackney, you see, so it's like that. What's Stuart Page on YouTube called? It's called The Wool Patch. The Wool Patch in Long Melford, but I think it's just called The Wool Patch. I teach yoga and I'm a sound therapist, still teaching via Zoom, keeps me fit and mobile, but missing live classes. I'm not surprised, Gillian. I miss interacting with real people. It has been a very challenging year. Oh, Hugh Grant's almost unrecognisable in it, apparently. Oh. The thing is, he's very Hugh Grant in... the bit I've seen of The Undoing, he's very Hugh Grant. Even the humour is like Hugh Grant's humour sort of thing. So that's that week. Now, I need other suggestions of what I can watch on the telly, because I'm waiting for the second series. I wonder when the second series of Virgin River's due. Don't know when it's due, but I need... I've got the rest of The Undoing. How many episodes are there in The Undoing? I don't think there's very many, are there? So I'll finish watching that. I've got to write my Simply Sewn page, actually. That's what I've got to do today, because it's the deadline this week. This is February's Simply Sewing, and I've got to have the deadline in this week. Oh, there you go. There, Dulcie's put the link up for the Wool Patch on YouTube. Yeah, do go and follow them. Him and Little Quilt House. Can you put the link for Little Quilt House as well, Dulcie? My birthday on Saturday next week. Might have to treat myself. Oh, Margaret, what are you going to do? Prodigal Son on Sky is brilliant. Oh, I'll look up for that. Yes, and I do need to get those bags to you. You can pop over, but I can't let you in to Sewing Street. Oh, well, actually, I could just drop them off outside the door, but you're not allowed to come into the building at Sewing Street. They're being really, really, really strict, obviously, about COVID and everything like that, so you can't come in, but I'll definitely sort it out. Bake Off final this week. I would love Peter to win. Is Peter the young blonde one, Katie? Oh, Iris nearly missed me. Been for a lovely walk with the dog. Catch up later. There's the Wool Patch. There's the Wool Patch. No, that's the Wool Patch. It's the Oh no, I haven't done Ozarks yet, Tony. Joe Carter keeps telling me to watch that. Oh, there's only 6 episodes of The Undoing. If anyone needs a smart telly, Tesco's doing a Black Friday deal, and apparently it's an amazing discount. Oh, there you go, Di. Detectorists, I didn't like that, Claire. I watched 4 of them and I really couldn't get into it. I love my friend Lucy Benjamin in it. I think she's fabulous. But I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it at all. Don't like the girlfriend, the tall, skinny boy's girlfriend. I didn't like her very much. But I couldn't get into I couldn't get into it. I tried. I did try. Deleted it now. Pam Minihani, in Simply Sewing, you said, remind you to tell the story of you in Africa with Val Kilmer and a runaway lion. Well, do you want me to tell you now, Pam? I'll tell you very quickly because I've got to go. I've got to go mow the lawn before 12 o'clock. When we were in Africa filming Ghost in the Darkness, we had real lions, obviously. And in the run-up, during the prep time, they were prepping, rehearsing the lions and everything like that. Anyway, they were doing a scene where Val Kilmer, it wasn't really Val Kilmer, it was a stuntman. Val Kilmer was up a tree and the lion was climbing up the tree towards him, right? And when they rehearsed it, they had one of the lion tamers, I call them lion tamers, I don't know if that's what they're really called, one of the lion wranglers at the top of the tree, one at the bottom of the tree, and then round the outside of the tree, there was an electric fence so that the lion couldn't get away. Anyway, so I turned up on set. We weren't supposed to take our cars on set, but I was too lazy to walk because it was miles away. So I drove down onto this set. It was in a Songim Velo Game Reserve, right? Wandered down, got out of my car, was watching this thing up. Now, we'd all had lessons before we went filming about what to do if a lion got free. And they said to you, if a lion runs towards you, stand still and stare it out. Don't run, don't try run or anything like that. Stand still and just stare it out. Anyway, so I'm standing there watching this lion climb a tree, and they had these great big hunks of meat, and the lion tamer around wrangler at the top of the tree was dangling the meat, and the lion was going for it like that. Anyway, the lion obviously got bored, jumped down the tree, jumped over the electric fence, right? And ran straight towards me. And I just stood there. I mean, there's no way I could have run anyway. I was absolutely rooted to the spot. Anyway, it ran straight towards me. And all I thought was, oh, this is it. This is it. I'm a goner. Anyway, he knocked me over. And I tell you, lions are like big, muscly, really, really muscly. Anyway, there was a boy behind me. One of the production crew was behind me. And he started running, right? And the lion ran after him, right? And luckily, I'd left my car unlocked. He jumped into my car, shut the door, just as the lion pounced onto my car. I mean, it could have been horrendous, but I was in shock for days afterwards. But then there is a picture of me. I've got a picture of me somewhere. Oh, it's here, actually. It's on here, I think. Hang on. There's a picture of me. Oh, I could have sworn it was on here. Oh, there it is, it is, it is. Look, there's a picture of me. Now, I was very hungover this Sunday morning. That's a real lion. That's a real live lion. These are the days when I used to wear cardigans. That was an Icolfari cardigan in the middle of a Songim Velo Game Reserve. That was a real lion. And I'm stroking it. I know. Anyway, Shirley Merrill, are you going to do crochet on your show at some point? Which show, Shirley? We do crochet on Yarn Lane. We do crochet on Yarn Lane. I've got Tunisian crochet coming in the new year onto the John Scott show. Oh, hang on. DNA has an iPlayer. Charlotte Rampling is a French detective. There's Dulcie putting the little quilt house. Sorry I'm late. Mr. Ray of Sunshine says, Kathy, thank you. I've been watching Harlots. Now, my friend Cokie, you know I said we do a coffee morning on Zoom. Cokie, one of the directors of that, she directed some of Harlots. It is raunchy, isn't it? But what's name's Samantha Morton's boobs. No, thanks. Continuity's dreadful. Long Melford was the place they filmed the Antique series. It was a drama with nice looking men. Oh, on a Sunday. And it was Ian McShane, that one. That's a long time ago, showing your age there. Anne says, I thought you could meet for a couple of minutes. As long as we're socially distanced, of course we can, Anne. All this hand washing is making my hands really rough. Right, you need some seams. Oh, it's not up there. You need some seams. I've got it on the show this week. My birthday Thursday, so Black Friday is a great time to treat myself. Designated Survivor series. Oh, okay. Lovejoy, that was it, Lovejoy. The tall, skinny boy's girlfriend is Rachel Sterling, daughter of Diana Rigg. Oh, is she? I thought the daughter of Diana Rigg was the girl that followed them around in the field. How weird. That's strange, isn't it? Alice is watching. Oh, it's Penny's birthday on Saturday. Her sister was coming up from Cornwall. No, she's not allowed to now. DNA was gripping, but you'll need a box of tissues. I'll catch up with you now. Hang on. Lost the sound, just it got interesting. Try E45 cream. Ian McShane, done that. Blimey, I'm way behind. I can't comment on the laptop, so popped on phone to wave. Oh, thank you, Doreen, my love. Good morning, says Donna Elizabeth. Derek says morning. Does it remind me? No, that's remind me I've recording deadline for the Edinburgh International Festival. Oh, excuse me. Shanaz has gone, oh my God. Oh, but that's a lying story. You look so young there. Well, I was young. I was young. That's a sad thing. That's one for the book. Very brave, stroking a lion. Oh my goodness, how terrifying. You were brave. I wasn't brave at all. I just couldn't go. Do you do dressmaking on your Thursday show? Well, Jules Fallon, I'm waiting for you to have one of your kits ready so you can come on the show. Do you want to come on, Jules? Yeah, we do have dressmaking. We will. Well, we will have. We haven't had it yet. I've got Jennifer Mills coming on next week or the week after doing a kimono. But yeah, Jules, you come on anytime you like. I just knew it'd be a fabulous memory. Thank you, Pam Minihani. My friend's son is in Harlots. Oh, is he? Who's that then? Sharon loves to hear masquerades. Do you know the date yet for your Tunisian crochet? Yes, I do. Hang on a second. It's on 11th of February. Tunisian crochet is 11th of February. Paula Taylor. Good morning. Are you going to do anything on pattern construction on John Scott's show? Yes, Jennifer. Jennifer Mills is coming on to do pattern construction. Not full on, because we don't have time to do blocks and everything like that. But did you fill in if you filled in my questionnaire, you see, thousands of you did. It was incredible. Thank you for that. But lots of people want online dressmaking tuition. So maybe I'll do that. Time to work the dog. See you next week. Look forward to you on Thursday. You know, Shirley, you can watch me during the day on Sewing Street as well, don't you? Bernadette Manning. Oh, Anne's going to text me later. Okay, that's fine. Mum with Leslie. Now, you know my friend Tall Richard? He directs that. Mum with Leslie Mandeville. I know. I've watched all of those. Yeah, I'm only 39, exactly. Oh, yeah, would love to. I've just finished writing another book. So and then to come. Right, Jules, I'll message you later, definitely. Please come on the show. There. Could you please ask your brother to talk about the importance of vitamin D? Okay, I'll write that down. Vitamin D, especially nowadays. Oh, why is it different? Please go on Love Watching. Oh, there you go. Lots of people. Head is actually free now. Head? Don't know what that means. Would love to see Jules on your show. Could listen to her all day long. I'm just about to start Paulina that I bought at Stitches in March. Derek, when is Lisa Lamb on? I think she's made... Oh, Lisa Lamb had to change her date, didn't she? She was supposed to be on last week or the week before. Lisa Lamb is now on... Oh. Hang on. I think she's in on January. Oh, December. Oh, January, okay. No, Lisa Lamb there. 14th of January, Lisa Lamb. She's on with Jenny Jackson. Thank you. Yes, please, Jules. Jenny Taylor was meant to be on last week, but couldn't come. So, yeah. Good morning, John, says Jacqueline. Love Jennifer Mills. Missed her when she stopped appearing on Sewing Quarter. She's already been on the show once, Alison, via link. But now she's going to come on for December the 3rd, she's on. Right, okay, so what else do I need to tell you before I go? Because I need to go and mow... What time is it? I've only got 10 minutes to mow my lawn, so that's not going to happen, is it? Where do I send the question for Dr. Mike? You send it to info... Well, first of all, and you can send... If you follow me on Facebook, you can send me a private message on Facebook. Obviously, don't put it on the page. I'm a huge Jules fan. Would love to see her on your show. There you go. Jess, you should do a Jess making costume book. Excuse me, Jess. Stop giving away my secrets. Jules Studio is well worth the subscription. I've learned so much. Fabulous organic company in Somerset called Lion's Leaf. Make great creams and barns. Highly recommended. Well, I've got Seams. I've got Karen from Seams coming on the show. Can you get something from Dulcie? So, no, these bags haven't come from Dulcie, Anne. These bags didn't come from Dulcie. Dulcie only did the masks and the scrubs. The bags came from all my ladies. Lisa with Jenny, you'll need to be on your toes, I know, and socially distanced. That's going to be fun. Alistair's on. He's way back in. You think he's March, Alistair. Hang on. Alistair's on March the 11th. Boost immune system. Yeah, I'll ask Mike. Boost immune. Or you can email me at info@John Scott's Sewing World. info@johnscottsewingworld.com. info@johnscottsewingworld.com. That's when you need to. In fact, I could put the little films on my Facebook page, couldn't I? Lisa Lamb and Jenny Jackson, you're very brave, I know. Gonna go and put it on a Christmas tree, says Iris. Carol loves Alistair. I need to buy some seeds. Is it as good as I think it is? Yes, it is. £14 it is. But also, I've got some amazing... what am I trying to say? She's got lots of kits coming in. She's got all sorts of things coming in, like nail files and oils and all things like that. I think she's on this week, actually. What date is it? Oh, no, that's the wrong diary. I've got so many blooming diaries going on. I think she might be on Tuesday. I think she's on Tuesday, but I'll find out. I think she's on Tuesday. Right. Was there anything else we need to talk about before I go? Crown, Virgin. I don't. Why are they publishing Alan Rickman's diaries? I wonder what did he do? What did he do that will be so interesting? I hear they're very racy, but since what do they call it, posthumous. It's after you've died, isn't it? They're printing them. So I'd love to know what goes on. I don't wonder who's written it. Obviously he did, because it was from his diary, but somebody's had to go through his diaries to write it. Christmas tree, storage bag, and what's that for, Alan? You might need the lion tamers when Lisa and Jenny are on show. Karen from Wigan, tell me about it. How am I going to keep them separate and me in the middle in that? I mean, I know it's a big studio, but it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Well, mind you, hopefully by March. Did I say they were on? No, they're on in January, aren't they? I bet we'll still be in lockdown. I know they're saying there's going to be even stricter rules, though, aren't they? After we come out on December the 3rd, they're saying we're going into a tier thing. No, Moira, I haven't got a date for Lucy Brennan. She's being very, very do I mean enigmatic? Is that the word I mean? Anyway, she keeps avoiding it. Every time I ring her, she keeps avoiding it. So I haven't got a date for Lucy to come on the show. In fact, Lucy and Richard, the director, are very good friends. And you'd think he'd better convince her as well, but no. In fact, a memory came up on my Facebook this week of Lucy wearing that swan jumper. Do you remember on Sound Quarter? And I couldn't cope with it. Police shield, that's what I'll need. Exactly. All right, then, listen, I better go because I've got to go and mow the lawn and the neighbours. Oh, which would you rather face down? A rampaging lion or Lisa and Jenny? Well, I've done the lion. Elusive, thank you, Suzanne. That's the word I'm looking for. Are you having Lorna Bateman? I've not got Lorna Bateman booked in. I'll write that down, though. Loved Alan Rickman. Loved the short film he did. Oh, I didn't like that. Karen, because she had snot coming out of her nose the whole time, didn't she? Truly, Madly, Deeply, it was called. It was because it came out the same time as Ghost, didn't it? And I loved Ghost. Hated that. Judith's going to get book vouchers for Christmas. Oh, you know you can buy Sewing Street vouchers, don't you? Tell all your family they can buy Sewing Street vouchers. Christmas tree storage bag will have a built-in pocket for the lights. I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. I've made lots of bags over lockdown. Don't know who to donate them to. Right, Iris, what you need to do is before you send them to a hospital, you need to check that the hospital need them. But I know that they need them at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, and Anne's collecting them for there in Birmingham. But if you want to send them to your local one, you need to check that they want them first, because some hospitals have got them and they're just sitting in the corner of a room somewhere. Bye, John, says Linda. Have a lovely afternoon. Muchas love from Minnie the cat. Bye, Linda, my love. Philippa Turnbull is a cruel work queen. It depends, you see, if they want to come on. If they've got something, you know what I mean? That was it, Karen. Loads of snot. Who's the lovely lady who moved abroad? Katie, what are you talking about now? Lovely lady who moved abroad. Was she on Sewing Quarter? You have to, don't give us more clues, Katie. I'll stick around and then I'll ask. Right. Oh, then now that's one of Jules's favourite films, Truly, Madly, Deeply. Helen McCook can't come on because she's on. Well, I don't know, you see, because I thought she couldn't come on because she was on her Chanda. But Jenny and Lisa are coming on. I'd love Helen. Mind you, I'm supposed to be helping Helen McCook with her wedding gown. Right, let's have a look at the question. Love Helen. Bye, happy gardening. I'm only mowing the lawn, Cousin Susan. QE, Queen Elizabeth Hospital are desperate for bags. Oh, Martina. No, hang on. Martina already lived in Germany. She's still in Germany. Somebody. Oh, you mean Victoria Pete. Victoria Pete went to Gibraltar. Victoria Pete. There you go. Oh, there are loads of people answering. Hope you get your lawns cut. See you Thursday, said Pauline. Done all right. Okay, loads of people saying Victoria Pete. Right, I'm going. I'll see you on Sewing Street. It's set to record. Yeah, so Kathy, I'm on Sewing Street. Sewing Street, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm doing the John Scott Show on Thursday. Oh, hang on. Jules is still going on about a favourite film. Second only to Avatar. I thought What's It was your favourite film. Thought you just said Bambi was your favourite film. Something like that. Yeah, we've got that now. Daughters, yeah. Victoria Peak, 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 Victoria Peak. She does live in Gibraltar now. She does. She went there with her husband, went there to work. I'm never going to get that lawn done at this rate. No, I'm going now. I'm going now to do it. I promise you. Have a lovely week. I'll see you. Gina B. Crafts. I'll write that down as well. I have got a gardener, Claire, but this week he's coming. No, he's coming to do other things this week. But I like to. He only comes once a month, and I like to mow the lawn in between times because it needs to be done. And also, there's thousands of leaves on there. Hello, Shirley, bigger stuff. Bye bye. There's thousands of leaves, and it's a good way of getting the leaves up, isn't it? When you use your Hoover, and they all suck up into the thing. Take care, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. I'm on Sewing Street for 4 of those and my show on Thursday. I'll see you then. Take care. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye.